not going to talk about this at 7 in the morning. How are you wearing a sweater in the deserts of Natlan? I forgot about him. I have opinions. No. It's so over for me. It's so over for me. This might end up being a problem. Hey, I thought we were done with the volcano stuff. Hello, friends and gamers. So as you can see, I've been playing with OBS again. We have to do like a very reaction heavy video today. So I'm like, I've been wanting to set up an OBS scene that just looks like exactly like this for like a couple months now. Cause I do these like reaction things and I just like, I need a better, I want something. I want something, and I think this might be it. So this is a content catch up. This is purely, as you can see, I've opened literally everything from here, the 5.5 version trailer, because I never watched it, to here, to Varesa's trailer. We're gonna watch all of it, as well as in another incognito window, I have the Amazon page for Genshin open because they have launched new merch. There's a new merch drop, and funnily enough, there's an Albedo themed backpack apparently, and I'm looking for a new con bag. So I know I just bought the Risley backpack, but it's like too big for cons, and it's like my perfect work bag. So I'm like, ooh, can we find the con bag? Let's find out, because I have very specific stipulations for a con bag. And we'll get to that when we get to that. But we're gonna go through the content catch up first, and then the latter half of this video is going to be the Amazon pick through. And I'm gonna record the whole thing like this and see if I like it. So if I don't, we'll never see a video set up like this again. But if I do, it is what it is. So we are gonna watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. This is the content catch up. I will have everything linked down below, or at the very least, I probably will just end up linking the Genshin Impact YouTube channel because there's like 7 videos and I think there's like a rule for how many links you're allowed to have in a description. I don't want this video to get like shadow banned or something. So like, I'll just link the Genshin Impact YouTube channel and it's like all there. All of it's there. So we're gonna do that. And I probably will try to link the Amazon as well. But for now, let's get into this. So when this goes up, I'm almost positive the actual patch video for 5.5 will be going up tomorrow from when this goes up. I'm recording this the day of the patch. Like the servers are currently down and will be for like another like at least half hour, if not a whole hour. I still don't remember when servers go back up because of daylight savings. Okay. So I just never got to watching the 5.5 stuff because I was pretty sick. And now, as you can probably tell with my voice, I said this in an earlier video that I recorded today because I'm like, this is my catch-up day for all my gacha games apparently, because I'm just on a roll. But before this, I said, as you can tell, I don't sound sick anymore. So there's that for you. But we're gonna start with the 5.5 Day of the Flames Return trailer. This seems quite long for a trailer, especially considering it's just the trailer. So I don't think this is a filler patch we're getting in it, and it's giving filler patch vibes, but I don't think it's a filler patch. So we're gonna watch. Turn that down a bit. We do have subs on. I might make them a bit bigger if possible because it's like smaller on screen and I want everyone to be able to see. I might clip around, I don't know yet. This is really pretty though. I still haven't started Natlan technically. I'm kind of been putting it off because I do kind of want to wait for it to be fully voiced because I think some of the English VA is still missing. And I've said this before, I just want to do all of it in English at this point because I started it in English and I don't want to change. There's Varesa. I have mixed feelings about Varesa, and I feel like, because I mentioned this when she was drip marketed, like I have mixed feelings about this character, but they're not the mixed. We're not going to talk about this at 7 in the morning because I saw it at 7 in the morning. I think she's really cute, but I know there was a little bit of like mixed opinions when she dropped because, to put it lightly, there's a whole thing where a lot of people are like, she's supposed to be a plus size character, right? And it's a little bit much, don't we think, to make plus sized character obsessed with food. That's a very, you know? But then there's also the thing where it's like, she's not really plus sized, like, you know? Like, it's just very interesting. However, I do have to say, I think her design is really cute. Obviously, we have the same color palette just about. So like any character with this color palette, I immediately am obsessed with. So there's that. I think she's goofy and fun. I don't love how modern her outfit feels. Like her outfit feels like something you would see more in Star Rail, like with the sweater material. Also, how are you wearing a sweater in the deserts of Natlan? That, I know it's like cropped, but bestie, that's like gotta be painful, right? I like her little mismatched socks as well. I love a mismatched moment. I do. I don't need to see the symmetry of her character design first, but there's also the thing that I forgot about. Her design is supposed to be based on like wrestling, which I think is really cool. I believe she actually is a wrestler as well as a competitive eater. Like there's different things going on. She has multiple hobbies and I love that for her. All this is to say there's a very good chance I do pull for her. I'm gonna be so real, especially because the 4-star selection on 5.5 banners, first half that I know of, because I did see it, they tweeted it last night. Maybe not last night, it might have been a couple nights ago. I do not remember. But the 4-star selection for the first half of 5.5 is just insane. And I'm getting my Chevreuse if it's the last thing I do. This has been going on for over a year now that I've been trying to get Chevreuse on my account. She's like the only 4-star I'm missing again. Like it was used to be Razor was the only 4-star I was missing. Then I got Razor, and then Chevreuse like immediately after that dropped, and it was like, you're not getting Chevreuse for a year now. So I'm getting my copy of Chevreuse. Oh my god. Also, Iansan is on this. And I don't know if that's how you say that character's name, but we'll find out today, I'm assuming. But they're also a new 4-star, and they're going to be on this patch as well. So I'm just like, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I want these characters. We will get these characters. So, moving on. I want my characters. So.
We made it. Welcome to
it's cute. It's cute. I mean, there's some character choices. My dudes. I forgot about him. I forgot about him. Listen, I know he's a vet. I know like everything about this character at this point. I've been obsessed, all right? I love Aoife, okay? I love Aoife.
A vet from the Flower Feather clan.
I would have loved if he had more of a southern accent, but I understand why he doesn't. Just any sort of accent, really. He looks like a character that should have some sort of accent, whether it be like southern, Australian, something. I don't even care. I have opinions, but I still love Aoife.
The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan.
I do really like him, though. I really like Aoife. I do.
Which tribe's the strongest, huh?
Oh, this is quite cute. This is quite cute.
Time for a real showdown.
Iansan! See, I love her design as well. So, she was like the OG Natlan character, like the only one we knew of for years. So I'm like, we gotta pull. I'm not necessarily upset that she is a 4-star though.
I'm sorry,
but
I gotta get some food in me.
Mood. I'm not upset that she's a 4-star because like the 2 characters we had for a very long time from the storyline trailer were Fontaine were Linny and Lynette. And Lynette's a 4-star, so I'm not like totally upset. I'm trying to think of all the characters that we had there, but I cannot remember for the life of me. So, what are we even doing? What is the flagship for this? Oh, that's cute. Okay, you know what? She's actually really cute, and I love her. I'm gonna be so real. No. Okay, so last patch, when we were doing the 5.4 catch-up, guys, I said that I have been having really bad luck with platformers as of late, because I play a lot of indie games, we know this. I've been having a lot of trouble with platformers. For some reason, I've just been sucking at them, like, since the end of last year. So, like, anytime a platformer comes up, I'm like, no. And there was that Fox minigame in the flagship event for last patch. It was really good, actually, but I did struggle with it, and I didn't fully finish that because there was a platformer I was struggling with. This is definitely, I demoed an indie game that my PC hated it. It would not run the game properly at all. But for that reason, I also was having that many more issues with it. I forget what it was called, but if you go down like the demo die playlist, it's like it's pretty recent. And it literally, the title is "My PC Hated This Game" or something. So like it's right there, but it was set up exactly like this. Guys, it's so over for me. It's so over for me. I'm not gonna be able to get through this event, but I'm so excited for it. That's my problem with platformers, okay? Because I keep playing them. I keep picking them up. I can't stop playing them, but I'm struggling with them. So like, this is giving more precision platformer than the previous platformer minigame we had, which is gonna be an issue for me. I'm gonna rage quit at least once. Like, I'm gonna have to be like, okay, we're done. I'm picking this back up. I'm gonna need to give myself multiple days for this event, whatever it is, because if I don't, I'm not gonna get it done because I'm gonna rage quit. Like, this might be a problem. I'm gonna be so real. This might end up being a problem. Fine. I love Varesa's voice, though. I do. I believe she shares an English VA with the female Rover from Wuthering Waves. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna pull. I am gonna pull. I don't know if Hoyoverse was necessarily marketing her as quote unquote plus size. It seems like she just has an athletic build to me. Cause like, My legs are like that, and I was a figure skater for over 10 years. Like, and that's like, I still have that muscle. So like, I think she just has an athletic build, but I think she's a wrestler, I'm pretty sure. So that makes sense. Hey, I thought we were done with the volcano stuff. Oh, it's just for a new boss. Okay, that's cool. This is really cool. I also, she's so goofy. Like, they really just committed to the bit, and I kind of like that, actually. Like, the spinning wheel legs, they really just committed to the bit for her. I kind of like that. I have seen some, like, fan-made edits of her design that I think are really good as well. Like, honestly, most fan-made edits of her design are really good. I'm gonna be so real. What is going on here? This is beautiful. I'm getting distracted. It looks like this must be a new area, or this is beautiful. Oh my god. This must be a new area, and it's beautiful. Like this, I'm gonna be so honest, this makes me want to get caught up with Atlan. Even if the whole English voice acting isn't in the game yet, this makes me want to get caught up, because whatever this is, it reminds me of like seeing places like in Kanomiya and stuff for the first time, and it really makes me want to get caught up. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna be so honest. Like this is beautiful. Wow. Because there hasn't really been a ton of like Natlan stuff that's really drew me in until this.
Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Like this is beautiful.
What should I do?
It would be great.
I'm assuming that was Aoife.
But not every historical mystery can be unraveled.
I don't want this to be too loud. No, I'm really impressed. I don't even know what it is. Hands! We're fighting hands! I have had issues fighting hands. Wow. This is Day of the Flames Return. That would make sense if the volcano was acting up again, wouldn't it? Yeah. I am really intrigued. I am. You know? Wasn't expecting this today. Wasn't. I was not. Okay. Okay, I'm listening. Well, we find ourselves here. I want to pull for a new character. 2 new characters. I want to get caught up with the Archon quest again. Genshin, Hoyoverse. I'm impressed. Okay. It's like, it comes back to, is Natlan perfect? No. But it might be fun. And just this thumbnail, like, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna tell me Varesa wasn't made for me to pull for. All right. That took long. Took an extra 10 minutes to go through the version 5.5 trailer. I'm very impressed, though. Mostly because of the new area. I'm assuming it's gonna come with a new world quest that'll make me cry. And then I will finish like 75% of, and then won't get through the rest of for 3 years. But if 5.4 was the filler patch ever, I'm really intrigued to see what we actually end up with for 5.5, because 5.4 was actually kind of fun. So let's get into this. Okay, next we do have the Tribal Short Collective of Plenty's Whirlwind Tour. We are going to watch this one really quickly as well. I'm just going in order here. So my volume, why is it so loud? Jeez. There's no subs for this one. So what is this? Tetsuken live stream? Okay. Is this just the, oh, this is the new areas, isn't it? With some music. Okay. Vibey. Super vibey. Okay. What is this? The Tatankasaurus? Okay. They're cute. Look at the, oh, they're cute. They are. Okay. This music vibes, actually. Cute. They're doing these little like 2D animation cut-ins for this patch, which is adorable. Collective of Plenty. Which, is this one of the tribes? Small but mighty fitness guru. That's kind of cute. In Iansan we trust. So I'm assuming this is the movement mechanic then. It's the sprint, this like sprint here. Cute. That's cute. Come on. Remnants of Tatanako? I can't read that fast. I'm gonna be so real. It's just the new areas look really pretty. Varesa, the fast and furious masked hero. Also, you know, I kind of love she has hobbies. She has hobbies and I love them. She also, she has this goofy running mechanic. I've seen some like drama about her overworld movement mechanics though, so I'm not sure. If it's like, because I feel like how I've seen people talk about her movement mechanics is like, this is cute as well. It's like, if you don't have Varesa, the game is unplayable from here on out, or so, like stuff like that, where I feel like it's just overreacting, but I guess we'll see. Once we actually get in the game, it'll be for tomorrow for you guys, but I'm recording it later tonight, so we'll see. We'll see. I think Varesa's really cute though, and I really want to pull, so I am gonna pull. Easy. I haven't pulled it because I did some pulls for Risley. I'm pretty fresh off pity from Farina, but I did a couple of Risley pulls and then didn't pull for him any more than that. So yeah, I don't know what type of character Varesa is though. I did not look, so we'll have to see when we get to her material in a second. But until we do that, we have the Day of the Flames Return events overview. So we'll go through this real quick. This one, we probably can just like watch through, we'll pause, we'll talk. These are the events we're getting in this patch. So we're not gonna go through patch notes I probably should still go through patch notes, shouldn't I? Because I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I should probably still go through patch notes in the tomorrow's video, but I'm going to go through them right here. So like it's fresh in my brain. We'll still go through patch notes, but we'll do it here too, because it is 2 separate videos. If it was the same video, I wouldn't, but it is going to be 2 separate videos because I have a lot to get through before we do the patch. So I am just splitting it because we have the content to catch up with, and then like they dropped new merch last night. I haven't looked at it yet. I just know a little bit about what's in there because they post a little like overview picture. I haven't looked at most of it though. They dropped new merch last night and I was like, okay, well, this can be its own video now. This is enough stuff for one video. So Tournament of Glory and Bloom looks like that might be our flagship event because this is where we can get a free copy of Auroron, which I said earlier that Chevreuse was the only 4-star I don't have. That's a lie. I don't have Auroron either because I did pull on the banner he was on, but I got Chaska early, so I stopped pulling. So happy to get a free copy of Auroron because I don't have him yet. I don't think this is the flagship though. It might be though. Tournament of Glory and Bloom. Recently, everything has been peaceful and quiet. Upon returning to the Children of Echoes, you and Paimon discover a crowd gathering around an extraordinary young Tepetlosaurus. So the thing and the problem here might be that I am behind in the story, so we might have to do a certain amount. When we do patch notes tomorrow, I will take a look at what part of the story you need to be caught up to do this, because it's not here, but it will be most likely in the other thing. This is a combat event. This is a combat event. It's not a flagship event, but we do get free Auroron, so that's at least good. And it looks like there's trial characters, so that's also good. Because if there was like a free 4-star character and it's like a newer 4-star character, like this character is from the most recent region we're in, they're newer. I would be a little bit upset, if you will, if they made it where there was no trial characters in the combat event. So it's kind of like end game locked almost, but no, they did make it pretty new player friendly, it looks like, by having Auroron here, so that's good. It's a combat event, so it looks like we should be okay. We probably don't have to worry about, or at least we don't have to worry too much about getting locked out by the story, but there might be the issue of, oh wait, this is another little mini game. This is fun. There's multiple parts to this event. Okay, maybe this is the flagship then. Weird. So the story elements they were showing might not be here. I'm not sure. We have quirky, quaking arena. Countless experiences have proven that one's own skills are the most reliable adventuring quote-unquote tool. Honing various unique abilities and confrontations. Why did I struggle to... Confrontations will undoubtedly benefit future exploits. So this is just a normal event, it seems like. Oh, it's like a little... It's the... we have this in Mondstadt from time to time. Or like it is based in Mondstadt, I think. It's a little... like gameplay, like minigame, Mario Maker type event. You know, like we've had the Mario Maker events. That looks like that's what that is. Unlimited Fighting Championship. No niceties, no holds barred, and no lofty pretenses of glory and battle. This is a raw, all-out, and honest brawl. As the clean-cut sterility of traditional bouts left you falling asleep from boredom, fear not. In Natlan's underground fighting ring, a new tournament is shaping up to be exactly what you're looking for. Dear God. All right, well... It's a normal drops event, nothing crazy here. It is another combat event, so we do have 2 combat events, it looks like, but the first one is pretty tame, it seems like. Or at least I'm hoping it's pretty tame. One thing that I do really appreciate here, though, and it's taken this long to get, is the fact that Hoyoverse is very clear about what you need to get in order to get the reward, like the medal you want. So here it says that in order to get the platinum medal, you need to have 900 points. If you want the gold, it's 200, silver's 40, and bronze is 5. This is the first time they've ever given those numbers out directly of what point value you need to get in order to get the medal you want. And I highly appreciate that because this is something I've wanted in these events for literal years. I always say, what do I need to get the I want the platinum. How far am I from platinum? And now we have it's literally right there in the event. I couldn't be happier, quite frankly. I actually really like that. That's a very small quality of life thing for events specifically that no one else I think has even cared about except for like me and maybe like 2 other people. And I love it, okay? It's not even me coping. I actually have wanted that for multiple years. So this looks like it's like a different combat event though, that you technically can't kill the boss. but it's just how much damage can you put at this thing in this given amount of time we give you. There's a timer on screen. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What game does this? Because I play a game that does this. It's either Honkai Impact 3rd or Punishing Grey Raven does this with combat events. They have like one like this every now and then. And it's pretty simple, quite frankly. So that's good as well. Then we have Rhythm Ball Maevely, I think. One day you and Paimon receive an enthusiastic invitation from Mualani to attend a new music party at the People of the Springs. So is this a rhythm game? It has normal drop rewards. Or is this... Oh, it's not a rhythm game. It's like the Ball Breaker gameplay, which I actually like this a lot. I grew up playing a ton of these sort of games, so it's very nostalgic for me. It was stressful though, but I also kind of try-harded it because I really like those sort of games. Overflowing Favor, double drop event. Is it a double drop? Yeah, it looks like double drops for relics possibly. I love the new weapon, by the way. 200%. I've made jokes about this before, right? That if I was a Genshin Impact character, like take my VTuber model, plop it into Genshin Impact, 200% I would be a gimmick 4-star cryo character whose whole thing was fun movement mechanic. Like almost like a 4-star Ayaka with a catalyst essentially, but it would be like a gimmick character. Like you don't need this character, but they're sure fun to have. That would be me if I was a Genshin Impact character. This would be my catalyst. This would be my best in slot catalyst. If you try hard the 4-star character, this is the catalyst you would get. Otherwise, give me Eye of Perception and we're good to go. We're adding to my Genshin Impact character lore. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, by the way. I just think it's funny and that like this is my colors anyways. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit more aqua. I have a cooler blue, but you know, my eye is kind of aqua. Anyways, these are really pretty artifact sets, by the way. I'm almost positive this one is supposed to be for Arlecchino, which it's weird that we're getting it now, but hey, I'm not complaining. Like, it's weird that we're getting it like a year later, right? I do love Varesa's Catalyst, though, and she is a Catalyst, which I love Catalyst characters, so again, perfect. She's perfect. So that was the event overview. It doesn't look like we have a flagship, or this Tournament of Glory and Bloom is technically our flagship, which it did have 2 different game modes, so that makes sense, but they didn't show any of like the event side of it. They just showed the actual gameplay side of it. So they're like, they didn't show the story that goes with it. So I'm assuming that Tournament of Glory and Bloom is our flagship. So we will do that one, which means we might have to get through a little bit of the story, but we'll see. This next clip, I don't know how much of it we're actually going to watch. This, I think, there was the waiting room for the live stream, the fitness class put on by Iansan. So it's actually quite cute looking. I think this was the waiting room.
Today's goal is to get moving and burn fat.
I was saying it right. I was saying your name right. Oh my god, Iansan. Okay, cool. Yay. This is so cute, though. I'm not following along at all, by the way, but it's so cute. Listen, I had meetings today, so I was walking around the city. So, I did my walking today. This is so cute. I'm just gonna scrub through a little bit. So there's a little jump rope portion. That's adorable. Like, I think they just did an extended version of this for the, cute. It's so cute. I love it. What is this? Is this squats? Oh my god, it's squats. This is adorable. I'm gonna cry. Wait, mood. This is such a mood.
You can do it.
What if I just work out to this every morning? What if I just do that, huh? Oh, the little punchies. This is cute, actually. This is really cute. And I love a waiting room. Like, that's another thing, another quality of life thing. I've been saying for years when I would do the special program reactions, which I haven't done in a while just because they're very early in the morning and I've been very busy. I've really just been doing these like content catch-ups, quite frankly. But I love when they do, like, give us a waiting room, right? It gives me time to like set my thing up. Don't just immediately go into it, you know, especially when they were on Twitch exclusively, because Twitch runs an ad and immediately goes into it. And it's like, I'm not paying to subscribe to Genshin on Twitch just so I don't get the ad on the special program. Like, what? But I like when they've added the little waiting rooms like this, and especially doing stuff like this. I'm assuming they're getting artists to do it and like commissioning artists, because that's Hoyoverse does commission artists for a lot of stuff. So like most gacha games do commission artists pretty regularly for stuff like this. So we love to see it. But that was the end. What is it? We didn't do today's session. Hold on, my tracking's goofing again because IRL am wearing a little hoodie and it keeps falling off my shoulder because it's like oversized, and I'm wearing like a tank top underneath. So it keeps thinking my shoulder is my hand, my tracking. So this was really cute. I loved it. I love it. Yeah, it doesn't credit an artist in here, but usually it is. I'm assuming it is something like that. Anyways, don't quote me on that one, but we are moving on to character teasers and trailers now. So I still don't know what is which one's the demo, because we used to have demos, but then Hoyoverse stopped doing that for some reason, and I still don't know why. So Varesa's character teaser. So we have her teaser. I have no idea if this is the demo or like an actual like story teaser for her, but it is what it is. The Legend of a Warrior. Let's just start speedrunning some of these because I've been here for a while, and I want to go I need to take a lap around my apartment. I've recorded a lot today. This is the story one.
I'm telling you, you missed
She has a little tail.
it was pitch black out, super creepy. All of a sudden, a crazy storm came out
To
of
tacos. That's instead of tacos. Oh, the Switch. They did a lot with art this patch. I really like it.
human shield.
They played with art styles a lot, which is really cool.
And then a bullhorn
Because I do love when Star Rail plays around with art styles, so this is really cool.
hero.
The Bullhorn Hero.
She held him back, and then I held
It's
him
Varesa.
You never even
Can she
had
hear
her
them?
around. You guys, do you think it was Vietena? No way. She lived in the olden days.
Vietena, is that like a myth or a legend that Varesa looks up to or something?
You should have seen
Cute.
Shapeshifter.
This is that was a shot. Did we need that one? I mean, it's questionable, but I think she's cute, quite frankly. And I think they understood the assignment enough.
Her strength was superhuman. She threw those monsters around like a tornado. Wow, what a cool story. Do you think that?
And I mean, if she is like technically an athlete, then like, if you're like constantly working out like that, you get really hungry. So like, I get it. The Switch too is so fun.
Think I'm making this up?
She's fine. I like her. Again, is she a perfect character? No, but I like her. The corn on the cob. This is also a very fun trailer. I haven't watched a trailer in a minute, but this is really fun. The hearts! It's like this comic book style, which is really cute. And they're like, oh, what's so wrong with having an appetite? You know, we live in a society. God, everyone should go have a snack right now. Do it for Varesa. Anyways, I think she's cute. I believe we're pulling, and I am excited. So, we have 2 more things to watch. Okay, another character is this the same as the last before? No, character trailers. So this is the demos now. Character trailers are the new demos. So this is going to be for Iansan. No shortcuts. Pretty short. It's like a minute. So I love the music on this as well. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Physical fitness has always
I want to
been
turn this one a
big
little bit
part of
louder.
the tribe's culture. Young people even show off their muscles to each other as a friendly gesture. So obviously,
You might, you know,
call yourself a fitness
if you,
coach around
I was
here.
gonna say if you got the muscles, show them off, but also don't be like weird about it.
We'll take it from here.
Slippery slope.
Quick as a flash.
Is she walking on water? Impressive. No, the music is so good. I don't know if this is her music, but it's really good.
Let's move.
I think at this point I've just accepted that Natlin is like weirdly non-chronological with the rest of the Genshin Impact timeline. Like it's weirdly modern, but we're just gonna deal with maybe Genshin Tevat is modernizing, and
Right, hit
this
your
is where we're
limit
at.
today. Come on, one more set.
I download that voice line and make it my reminder on my phone to work out, and it just, if I'm in a public place, it gets weird because it's like, what the hell? This is cute though. This is cute. And you know what it is? Because it is planting a bug in my brain to be like, hey, you haven't worked out yet today, bestie. Maybe you should do that. I said, I walked around the city today. It's okay. I think 5.5 might have just gone live, but I have to do another patch video right before this. I might take a break and do the actual patches tomorrow. This is the 3rd video I've recorded in a row, and it's just like a lot. So, but I really want to pull for Varesa, so we'll see. Speaking of Varesa, we have her demo next, which I will say this was way too short to really get anything out of it. Like, I feel like I took away nothing in terms of combat. She is a polearm user, and I'm not a big fan of polearms, so that's probably why. But I'm excited to see how Varesa works. I will say I'm a little bit disappointed in the demo for Iansan. It's very short. I feel like I might also be disappointed in how she works combat-wise, but we'll see when we get into the game later. But let's watch our last piece of content, and then we can go through the Amazon store a little bit. We watch our last video, and then we can go shopping. So, pre-tournament prep for Varesa. This started playing while I was getting everything set up, and it looks so cute and also kind of relatable. So, yeah, I have to say that as a former athlete myself. The filters they put on this is cute. This is cute. The bit rate is definitely bit rating. Wait, I love her music as well. Oh my, this is like nostalgic almost. Oh my god, wait. The animation on this, I don't know if anyone else is gonna get this. The animation on this feels like Ruby animation. Does this make sense to anyone else? Because it does to me. Everything about this screams Ruby. Weirdly enough. And I think that's sending it home for me. I think it's just because it's like over animated, goofy. It looks like they may have taken a note out of these Endless Zone Zero handbook, you know? Which I love that type of animation, obviously. Like, I partially grew up on Ruby. So like, I love goofy animation. Show off what you can do. The little cat burgers are really cute too. Her little bow. This is so cute. I would say it's not a great demo. Like, I feel like, again, I still don't know how her combat works, but it's no longer a demo. It's not technically a demo anymore. It's just it's the trailer, so it's just more of the character, which is probably why they changed the name. So they could just not have to worry about showing off actual combat. This is just so goofy and fun, and I feel like it shows her two sides really well. This is probably the combat portion. Not like that magical girl stands up. It is very low quality, I will say that, but my YouTube Premium ran out, so maybe I should get it back. Wait, I didn't realize there was the screaming. Wait, this is so good. Varesa would love some baby metal. She really would. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I vibe with her. I vibe with her heavy. And stanced up.
I stopped for a quick bite.
Cute! Oh, I love her.
Wait for me.
She's so adorable. I love Varesa. I really do. I'm gonna be so honest. You know, Varesa really is a really fun and cute character when you don't have someone yelling in your ear that she sucks. Like, I'm gonna be so real. I love Varesa. God forbid women have hobbies. I love her so much. I can't wait to pull, actually. I'm very excited. I really am. I'm still disappointed with Iansan's character trailer. I think it could have been a lot better, especially looking at Varesa's, but I'm assuming they put all the budget and effort into Varesa's because that was really impressive, actually. And also her music's very fitting because it's very cutesy, but also has like the death metal going on as well, which just fits her really well. Like I said, she would love her some baby metal. I love it. Because you know what? Yeah, I also love me some baby metal, all right? She's fun. She's really fun. In fact, she's a character that might actually have been made for me, actually. This is where the mixed opinions have led us. Anyways, I now bring you private browsing window Amazon. So we are going to take a look at the new merch real quick. The Childhood Fun series, apparently. Wait, these are adorable. Oh my god, wait, these plushies are adorable. Oh my, look, Price, these little overalls and the hoodie. Oh, there's Melusine blind. I hope are these actual blind bags? Because before it was just like, you could only buy the full set for like $100 of like the Paimon blind bags. And these are freaking adorable. I might get one blind bag or two and we'll open it and it'll be fun. Like, we'll open it in a vlog or something. So this is the Albedo backpack I was talking about. It looks like it might be a little bit too big for a con bag, which is probably good because I just bought a backpack. There's the Shenhe stuff. This bracelet is beautiful. How much are you? There's also the scarf and umbrella. We'll take a closer look at all of this. I just want to get a bit of an overview. We have the hair comb, which is beautiful. A keychain for Farina, which is also beautiful. And then I think this is just the... Oh, you can All right, see, this is what I was talking about. These were the first drops of the blind bag figurines that Hoyoverse put on the shop, and you could only buy the full set. That was it. So what I might do is purchase a single for all of these, and we'll open one of them and see what we get. Because I really wanted to do blind bags because I think it's fun. It's good for content, quite frankly. So I was like, come on. And now we can actually do that. And that is it. I've actually never seen this child in the stocking. I'm gonna be so real. So let's take a closer look at everything then. We have the little plushies here, which I do like Risley and Sidwin, but neither of these characters are my favorite characters, so I don't see myself buying these particularly. They are adorable. I kind of love that Risley has like the hoodie underneath the overalls with the stickers, and like there's something on the hood. Like the Risley one is adorable and the Sidwin one is adorable. They are really, really cute. But neither of these are my faves, so I probably just won't buy. But I mean, if one of these characters is a fave, I would buy. These are freaking cutest things ever. $26.99 also has a 15% off coupon. $26.99 is a little pricey, but I don't think it's that bad, especially because they come with all these little accessories. You have an extra little photo card, which these are actually quite worth it, I would say. Includes several accessories, allowing you to DIY your own exclusive outfit of the day. I don't think it comes with that many things, quite frankly. These are cursed. These are cursed right here. These ones. But she's cute. She's really cute. The hat is sewed on for Sidwin. They're really cute. I like how they say, don't forcefully pull it. I also do think it's funny how the Sidwin one is taller than the Risley one because of the ears. They're really cute. I love a good plushie. These just aren't some of my favorite characters, so I'm not gonna like go out of my way for them, you know? So moving on, we have the Melusine blind bags, which I want one of these so bad. They've understood the way of the blind bag. You can buy a whole box. And I do believe this is not, if you get the whole box, it's not guaranteed that you get every single one. It's a whole box of things at random, by the way. So if you're gonna spend $200 on the whole box, just let it be known. They're so cute though, look at them. I am a sucker for a good blind box figurine, I'm gonna be so real. So yeah, an individual contains 1 mini Melusine, an entire box of blind bags contains 20 blind bags, and then there's 2 secrets as well. Whoa. And you might, if you get the whole box, it might actually, I can't really tell. But they do have the full probabilities because some people are really serious about that. See, I love blind bags, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to like get the secrets and all that. Like I'm okay pulling normally, quite frankly. Do I have ones that I like more than others? Yes, but I'm not gonna like go crazy to get like the secret edition standing ones. You know, I think the sitting ones are adorable. If we're looking at these though, who are my faves? Who are the ones I want? We're gonna do this. I do really like Serene, I'm gonna be honest. Puka is also really cute. I think you can tell I like the darker colored ones. Yeah, I think Serena, Puka, I think is my favorite for this card, and then this one, Senziena, I think, actually. I like the sad little wet cat looking ones. I like the sad little wet cats that aren't wearing hats, apparently. Mela is cute too, though. I think Mela's cute. I think I want Puka the most, though. They're so cute. Oh my god, we need to get one. We need to get one. They're right now $9.99 for a single bag with a 10% coupon, which is a bit more expensive than if you were to go into like a Target and get a blind bag of something. But if we're comparing it to like Pop Marts, then I feel like that's like probably cheaper, but they're very small. So there's that. I'm so happy that if they were gonna do the single, they figured out how to sell blind bags. Thank God. Because I was really bitter when they did that first drop and you couldn't get them separate. I was like, you're kidding me. This is evil. All right, the Albedo backpack. It's $75.99, which is pricey. But it looks like this is like a decent sized bag. It's a little bit too big for what I was looking for. Like, definitely could fit an iPad in here, probably. This is such a cute little figurine as well. Not a figurine, it's an acrylic standee. It can be either a keychain or an acrylic standee. I have the Risley one, it's like on my desk right now. I do really like this bag. See, this is cute as well. Because you can put any badge in here, it looks like. Badge accessory compatible with 58mm universal badges. I think I have a Kokomi one that would fit in there, actually. That's really cute. That's a really cute idea. Very adjacent to like Ita bag stuff, which I think is really like a good idea to have something like that, because God, I love an Ita bag. I actually really like this backpack, I'm gonna be so honest. I might consider this one. It's not a good con bag. I feel like it's a little bit too like long. It's like a long boy, but it's really cute. I actually do like that bag. There's also the brooch for $26.99 with a 15% coupon. It's really just like a pin thing, a brooch kind of to a T. It's very pretty, especially on this coat. Like, I know we're never getting this coat. This is too nice for us to get in the global store, but it is a nice little brooch if that's something you like wear, I guess. It's very low key. It's nice. Next, Shenhe bag. It is $75.99, so same price as the Albedo one. This one is not a backpack though. It's more of a tote, it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely more of a tote, which I actually really like this one as well. I'm not gonna lie. It is actually quite nice, but I already have 2 bags. I'm a bag person, all right? I always have been. I've always like, they're one of my favorite accessories. I like bags, okay? Unfortunately, this would also fit my laptop, it seems like. So, it is quite nice. It's big, so I couldn't get this for cons, but it's like, this would have fit my laptop. If they released this before the Risley bag, I might have gotten this. I'm not even gonna lie. It is nice. It is quite nice. I do actually recommend this because they do really nice bags. If you're looking for a nice bag, I have 2 and they're both very nice. So I recommend this, actually, I do. Then we have the bracelet. It is $22.99 with a 15% off coupon. I really like this bracelet, by the way. I might actually purchase this. So there's the bracelet and the comb in the same listing here. So we'll look at the comb next. Actually, you know what? We'll go in order. I really like this bracelet. It is quite pretty. No, it's really like when they did the Star Rail drop and they had this bracelet for Jingyuan, I was like, if it was any other character, I would consider. I'm actually like heavily considering this one, even if though Shenhe isn't one of my like favorite characters. I'm gonna think about this bracelet for a while now. I really am. This is beautiful. $22.99 with a coupon I don't think is that bad for something like that either, because it is very nice looking and I'm assuming it's at least somewhat real, so it's very nice. We have the scarf. This is $48.99. I don't know the going price for like a good scarf, but this feels like overpriced. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend it because it like doesn't look super high. I don't know the going rate of like a good scarf though. I live in Texas. Like I've not always lived in Texas. Like I lived in the Midwest for a while and it gets cold up there, but it just, and there's like washing instructions. You need to like hand wash. That's a lot for me. Especially for $50. I don't think I can recommend this scarf. I can't. But also, I don't have a use for a scarf. So yeah, maybe if you really like, I don't know the going price of a good scarf. Anything over $30 seems excessive. So I will say that, but maybe, hey, maybe if you live in a cold place, the $50 scarf is a good thing. On the other hand, the umbrella is $32. Is it reversible? No. Oh, wait, this is kind of classy. So it's like white on one side, and then the flip side has the design on it. So it won't get as disgusting. And then also, it's not like screaming, I am a Genshin Impact fan. It's like subtle. Interesting. It's also very clean, I will say. I've never had good luck with an umbrella though. Like I feel like they break very easily. It's also not white. It's like a very light blue. Yeah, ice blue coating. They do say in reference here that's for sun protection. I don't know if I recommend the umbrella, but I don't use an umbrella often. Like that's something you don't see a ton. Like I saw a TikTok a couple years ago making a joke about how Americans, like somebody was like studying in America from another country or something, and they're like, why do Americans not use umbrellas? And I thought about it and I'm like, yeah. So then when I went to school the next day to my college campus, I brought an umbrella because it was raining. Or it was maybe, and it might not have been the next day, but it was like very soon around that time. And I was the only person with an umbrella. And I was like, interesting. Like no one, and I like brought this up to like my family, like we were just like chilling over dinner or something like that weekend. I brought it up to them and I remember my family, there was one specific person in my family was like, why would you use an umbrella? It's like big and I'm like, interesting. Because I don't feel any which way about an umbrella. But yeah, I just don't have a use for an umbrella apparently because Americans don't use umbrellas. If you use umbrellas, especially when it comes to like, I guess, blocking out the sun, because I would be afraid to use this in the rain, I would. But I feel like the fact that it is the light color is on the top half, if you're using it in the sun, it won't fade as easily because it is a lighter color. That's at least what my brain says. But then we have the comb. We'll look at the comb now. We did already get a glimpse of this with the other, that is very clearly a wig. They did not try to hide that that is a wig. And it's not like really a good wig either. Like you can see like the netting kind of here. This is like a Party City wig. Oh, and it's like, ooh, it's like fraying a little. Ooh, that is a Party City wig. Interesting. Anyways, the comb is $22.99 and you can also get the 15% off coupon on that one. I don't really use hair combs, so I don't really have a use for it. Therefore, I can't recommend it. But if you use hair combs, it is quite pretty and it's not super expensive. So, I mean, if you like hair combs, you use hair combs and you like Shenhe, then it's probably a really great thing to have. It's like probably a really good buy, but I don't I like Shenhe, but she's not one of my favorite characters, nor do I use hair combs. So it's also just not really my style, you know? So there's that. I wear edgier stuff usually. So yeah. Farina keychain. It's $18.99 with a 15% off coupon. Is this have free fall? This is free falling glitter. We've been over this. I can't get items with free falling glitter in them because I had an incident with a photo card like multiple years ago in my phone case. Wasn't afraid for the phone in the phone case when it started leaking. I was afraid for photo card that was going for like 50 bucks on Mercari. That's what I was afraid of because I couldn't get another one of those. Not for less than 50 bucks. But yeah, priorities, right? I can't get glitter things. I'm traumatized, but this is actually a really pretty keychain. I will say that. As a Farina enjoyer, this is actually quite pretty, but I have sworn off things with free falling glitter in them. I brought this up. I got one from Hoyoverse, which I keep like locked away in a display case. Like I don't touch it. It's like collecting dust, but it's there. Okay. Last but not least, we have single blind bags. These are a little bit pricey, but there is like a pretty good coupon. It's 20% on these. So but in the end, it probably evens out. We have the Mondstadt and Lue Battlefield Valor series, as well as the Paimon Emergency Food series. These were all released with the very first merch drop, and it actually is a Prime deal because it's on Amazon. That is where that 20% coupon is coming from. So I don't know if everybody gets that. It does say it's exclusively for Amazon Prime members, which I'm not logged in right now, but I do steal my family's Prime account because I don't buy a ton of stuff. But with these ones, it's going to be very similar, most likely. There is a hidden Animo Archon. This is the hidden one, which I don't expect to get the hidden ones. You can connect the bases. That's really cute. Oh, okay, that's cute. I hope you can do that with the Lue ones as well, but I doubt it that they'll do it that like seamlessly. They put the pros together. Cute. I'm trying to see where the odds are. Hidden version without base. Yeah, that makes enough sense. It doesn't have anything about the odds down there. So I don't know. I mean, you can't buy the full box. You can only get singles. If you want the full box though, I believe there still is a separate listing that has all of them for a hefty price. But if we're looking at which ones I want the most from this series, Official, obviously. Official and Klee, actually. I know Kaya not being on that list is kind of like sacrilege, but I don't really like the pose they put him in. I know it says like cool it. I know that's what they're doing there, but it's not, you know, I don't care for it, quite frankly. Venti is also really cute, and obviously if I got I don't think I actually want the Archon statue. It's kind of like, in terms of like the secret hidden blind box figurine options of the world, this Venti one is kind of mid. Like, it's not Venti specifically, but the Animo, it's the Animo Archon statue, it's Venti. It's kind of mid. Like, I think the actual Venti normal odds figurine is cuter than the Animo Archon statue. It's obviously the hidden one for a reason, like I'm not surprised, but I think it would have been cooler if they did like because there's like like all the Archons kind of have like an old version of their outfits. If they did that for the hidden, like Angel Venti, that would be really cool. So it's not my favorite, but it is the hidden one. So there's that. But I would actually prefer to get like Fischl. I think if I pulled Fischl, I'd be like, hell yeah, that's my girl. But they're all cute. So next there's the Lue ones, which I probably will make an order just because I love blind boxes and makes for great content. So, you know, it's the same deal here. This is the single one. If you go look on the shop, you can buy a full box of all of them for a pretty steep looking price. At least I think you still can. I'm not really seeing it anywhere. So I don't know if you can for sure. It does look like these bases might connect to the Mondstadt ones though, because they're like identical. So the bases probably do connect to the Mondstadt ones, which is quite nice. There's Qiqi, Zhongli, Xingqiu, Ganyu, Chongyun, and Keching. This one, they're actually, I think I would just be fine with all the girls. I actually really want the Qiqi one. I think the Qiqi one is adorable. Ganyu as well, very cute. It might be Qiqi and Ganyu are my faves. Keching I also like, but I already have a little Keching on my desk, so I kind of want to switch it up. I just think Qiqi is so cute. The Qiqi one is adorable. Again, I wouldn't be upset with any of these though. They're all adorable. And the Geo Archon statue, again, I think is kind of mid. I think the statues are kind of mid. I'm gonna be honest. This is why I didn't go out of my way to find out where to get these. The Archon statue hidden figures are kind of mid. Gonna be honest. Like if I pulled an Archon statue, I'd be like, oh, this is great, but I still kind of want one of the guys, you know? Like the Archon statue is great, but I still... Anyways, that's that on that. We have one more to look at, and it's the Paimon Emergency Food one. I very viscerally remember this one because this is the one that I first looked at and realized Oh, you can't get them separately. You have to, oh, huh. All right. That's not worth it. I don't even know if there's a hidden one for this because there's the 6 here. There's framing red bolognese? I don't know how to say that. Pile them up. These are all foods in Genshin, by the way. Fisherman's toast, which might be one of my favorites. Chingsla stir fry, Adeptus's temptation, and tea break pancake, which is also they're all quite cute, quite frankly. I think I'd be okay with any of them, except, you know, I was gonna say except maybe pile them up just because it's not my favorite, but honestly, I might be okay with any of them. All of them are very, very cute. I don't think this has a hidden one though, which is probably why it's the cheapest. This one's like 13. Then has a prime price of 11, but it's originally 13. I will be getting these with the prime price, by the way, just because I will be stealing my family's prime account to order some blind boxes because I'm an adult with adult money and I use my family's prime account for adult purchases. Anyways, yeah, there'll be a blind box video. It's gonna be quite short. It might honestly even be part of a vlog. So look out for that because if it's part of a vlog, I also probably will clip that for short form content because those sort of videos are fun. I can't be the only one who loves watching unboxings of blind bag figurines. I can't be the only one. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I'm just gonna get probably one of each and we'll see what we get. But yeah, there's those 4. Or no, there's the 3 ones that they released in singles, and then there's gonna be the Melusine one, and that's what we'll do. Especially because there's a sale, the Prime sale. When does the Prime sale go to, just so I know when I have to make this purchase? It doesn't say, so I will have to do this soon, I see. But yeah, I don't know what the normal price for the re-release of the single bags is, just because it's not really listed. Like this one here, it says it's 15% off and there's a 20% coupon. I don't know what stacks where. So when I eventually inevitably buy them and do the unboxings, which will be quite soon after this probably, it might be a little bit longer if I stick it into a vlog, which is most likely what'll end up happening because it's only 4 little things. I don't really think I'm gonna purchase anything else, quite frankly, because all the other stuff is pretty big ticket unless I combine it with other things. But like I said, I'm stealing my family's Prime account, so I don't really need to worry about spending a certain amount to get free shipping, especially because I think the minimum is like $25 and so it'll definitely be $25. So I'm not really concerned. But yeah, that'll be shortly. That'll be like within the next like couple weeks here that video would come out. And I will also probably try to do like a short form hand cam style unboxing as well. Like I'll probably end up using 2 cameras just for the sole purpose of, I know some people don't want their immersion broken, but I do both types of content, so it's just whatever floats your boat. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let's go find a money shot to end on. All right, here we are. Where is the money shot version art? There we go. Perfect. That is it for 5.5 reactions. I am pooped now. I don't think I can do patch video after this. I need a break, which means I'm probably just gonna do everything. I'll do my polls tomorrow, which is probably for the best because then I won't go like crazy on polls. Like we can be a little bit more level-headed. I may still purchase those blind box figurines tonight though. That might be something I could do tonight. That I can definitely do because I know I'm just gonna get one of each. And there's pretty good deals on that. So I might splurge a little bit because I'm not doing anything in Austin this week. Well, I live in Austin, so there's that, but I'm not like going into Austin. Like I'm not going to a show or anything this week. So I might splurge with some blind boxes, which you know what would be great because I have a whole Lego set that I plan on building this weekend that's calling my name. Blind boxes and Lego sets. What more could you ask for? That's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I will do my best to link everything down below, but there's a lot of stuff, so it'll just probably be like aggregate links of like, here's the Amazon, here's the YouTube, go crazy. But as always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!